Welcome to day 1000 in my HEX and PulseChain journey. I hope you're doing all great. Thanks to all my subscribers in the latest 1000 days. Thanks to all my members on my YouTube channel. Thank you very much. Highly appreciated. Thanks for your support. So in this episode, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. Don't forget to hit the like button and turn on post notification to get notified for every new video. And now let's get started with today's episode. So for today, I prepared some little stuff. We will go over some stats. We will also look a little bit back what happened, and we're gonna have a quick look into the future because some bright things are in front of us. First, if you go to my YouTube channel, once again, thank you very much for that support. In 1000 days, we reached over 18,000 subscribers on that YouTube channel. And since a few days, we also have a 24-hour live stream going on with some chill HEX staking music. As you can see, always the best entertainment just for you. And I just went for fun on my YouTube channel and sorted the videos backwards. So the first video, the HEX Day 1 video, was here right away. It is a new video, just a screen recording with my old MacBook and a headset. Really simple, but it worked. It was the first day of the HEX launch and I transformed some Ethereum into HEX with my hardware wallet. This was my very first video, only 25 likes, but that's kinda good for the start. So from there we just grew together and we are almost reaching the next goal of 20,000 subscribers. So once again, just hit that subscribe button, that helps the channel a lot. So let's come to the main topic, HEX, which is at the current day 1000. So we are here since 1000th day. That's almost a third of Ethereum's lifetime. So I don't understand why people still call us a scam, but we will not go anywhere. You can see the stats haven't changed at all. Maybe the price changed a little bit. We're gonna talk about this in a second, but first you can still see here my demonstration wallet where I have staked 4000 HEX. As you can see, I already yielded 411 HEX tokens. I have distributed my HEX stakes into 4 stakes, which are apart always a couple years. We have a 15-year stakes, a 10-year stakes, a 5-year stake, and then a 2.5-year stake, which should come out in April 2024, but already made the progress of almost 20%. You can also see the dollar value went down compared to the last video quite a bit. That's quite normal in a bear market, everything corrected, but if you have a perfect product market fit, you will just see this will go back up and will reach new all-time highs once the crypto winter is over. If we quickly check out app.icosa.pro, you can see the 1 HEX is currently traded at 4 cents. 1 T-share is just below $1,000. What a coincidence. So get as many T-shares as you can for this cheap US dollar value. And you can see the payout per T-share is around 25 cents, which is pretty damn dope if you ask me. On the right side, you already have the PulseChain testnet stats. This thing is just running on its own, but what we are focused on today is the Ethereum chain until the PulseChain is out. You can see also the current stakers down here. We have reached 100,000 stakers just a few weeks ago, and we are currently sitting around 106,000 HEX stakers. This is pretty damn dope. And as always, we're also going to talk about the T-share rate. You can see the T-share rate is just going up and to the right. Sometimes we have heavier bumps to the upside than usual, but in general it just trends up and to the right. We're gonna reach soon 24,000 HEX per T-share. That is for 1000 days also quite an achievement. And just recently I found a new site called hexfire.io where you can also see the average cost of a T-shares over all open stakes by start date, and the second chart, which is really interesting, HEX new share rate NSR speculative estimate. So if we're gonna just enhance this picture a little bit, you can see it better. Currently we are sitting roughly around 23,000 HEX per T-share, and you can just see based on the stakes which will come out in the future how the share rate will reach up. And if we are here in October 2023, we are almost at 13,000 HEX per T-share. So the system works as intended, and compounding interest is always losing compared to longer stakers. I really like this chart. I would like to see if maybe some stuff will change on the behavior of people, because sometimes you have people which are just emergency and stake their big bag, For example, this dude over here, he could not wait 99 more days and staked early his big fat stake. And if you don't have the diamond hands, the contract penalizes you. 146 million HEX were distributed to the stakers, and this was not just the biggest penalty in total. You can see also, if you have a look at the daily payout per T-share, this was by far the biggest payout per T-share, almost 14 HEX per T-share. Thank you very much for your service. This was really appreciated. Unfortunately, this dude then decided just to dump and sell everything, so he still continued to sell his bag. I probably assume he's gonna sell a lot of it, when not even all of it. And yeah, have fun, dude, selling the biggest bag ever in the bottom of the crypto winter. And apropos penalties, if we talk about penalties, this time we're gonna go on HEX.vision. You can see since the start of HEX, you can see a total of 3.3 billion HEX tokens were paid out to the stakers. This is just an on top yield of your already actual high yield, so this is really appreciated. Once again, thank you very much for your service. And if we talk about penalties, of course, we also have to talk a little bit about price. And now we talked a lot about the past. We're gonna talk one more time about the past. We can see since the start we went up almost 1,000,000% on this chart, 831,000% to the all-time high of roughly 56 cents. And ever since we corrected 95%. People cry, people go bananas, people start to shill the crap out of every coin, and we just went below to almost 3 cents with a correction of 95%. This is quite usual in crypto. If we have a look back on the total chart, we corrected many times. Maybe this time is a little bit harder. But if you compare it to Bitcoin, for example, which corrected 75% at this point, still has 10% room to the downside to 11K, HEX would maybe probably correct a little bit more to 1 cent. A lot of people are still fighting over Twitter that HEX will not go to 1 cent. We do not know. We never know what's gonna happen in the future. This would be overall a correction of 98%, but we are still, if you have a visual look, in half of the price, so pretty damn good. But maybe this was already the bottom. I hope you DCA in and you don't go all in on one position. Buy the way down, and if you want to sell the way up. That's the best way you can do. And if we take away all the things here, the chart just looks beautiful on its own. And if we have a quick look on the daily chart, you can see the speculation is going on. The volatility in this market is the risk you have to take if you want to make mad gains. At the moment at 4 cents or also 3 cents, 5 cents, whatever you want to call it, it is a correction. 95% from the all-time high, and it's a wonderful opportunity just to get your feet wet with HEX. Buy a little back and DCA in when we are in this price level. If we dip lower to 1 cent, get some more, and you will see in the next crypto summer we will have some mad gains again. If you stake that HEX, by the way, you're gonna protect yourself from trading, which gives you even more mad gains. The next thing I would like to show you real quick is the icosa Hedron HEX wallet. You can go on this website where you type app.icosa.pro and you have everything together. So far we are used to use go.hex.com to end our stakes, but I suggest you make sure that you mint your Hedron before for your stakes. For this site is wonderful. Once you connect your MetaMask wallet, which is going in 3 clicks, it will load your HEX stakes. It will also show you how much mintable Hedron is available. You can see I have 400,000 Hedron to mint. I have here my stakes which are still running. Once your stake is ended, you can click the button action. You can mint your Hedron first, because you always have to mint the Hedron first, and then you can end your stakes. Is the stake running, you can only mint the Hedron which is currently occurred, or you can emergency end your stake. I tested the wallet on my own. It helps me a lot to mint my Hedron first and then end my HEX stakes, so in this case I never forget and don't burn some Hedron just for nothing. Just a little tip for that. It is really a cool site. Thank you very much, Alex, for all the cool work you're doing. Next, don't forget about the highestofstakes.com. The movie about HEX and Richard Heart is coming out by the end of this year, hopefully. They are currently selling it to some big names, and the teaser videos are just out of this world. The cinematic video look of the whole documentary will be fabulous. I'm highly looking forward for the premiere of this movie. And last but not least, PulseChain still running great in the testnet. We do not have a mainnet live. I personally think we're gonna see first the PulseChain testnet version 3, a public one which everybody can test again before we're gonna go to mainnet, but that's just my personal opinion. So in this case, we're gonna probably see a PulseChain mainnet in the next year, 2023. So don't get mad, just stake and chill, everything will be good. As more you stake now, the more stakes you get copied over to the PulseChain, where you can basically trade for free. And also don't forget, there's like $600 million in stablecoins sitting in the wallets just to be ready for PulseChain. And I'm still convinced by the end everything will benefit HEX, because HEX is the product with 1000 days of perfect flawless operation. And with that, we are already by the end of this video. Please leave a like, subscribe to my channel. If you have any questions, drop a comment down below. And as always, stay safe out there, stay long and fat, and see you in the next one. Peace.